Okay, so I want to give this reading. This was a vision that happened to me. I experienced on Friday, January 24th, 2025, between 8:30 p.m. and 9:45 p.m. I do believe that this was maybe something that was going on in that moment. Okay, I felt like this could have been literally happening in the moment. So, what I saw first was a pig, and that turned into a miniature horse. And then the vision opened up and I could see a farm behind them, as in land, grassland. This was a pig and miniature horse farm combination. So that's a very unique combination. This was that type of farm. Okay. Then I saw a feed bucket. Now the feed bucket usually is circular, like this little drawing down here. Okay. But it had clasps on the quarters here that could fasten in the center to each other. Okay. I felt like, oh, there was a girl, a feminine, hiding in here, a good person. And this person was hiding in here, or they had met their end and they were in there. This was a very large feed bag in my vision. So, again, pig and miniature horse farm. There were also two males that showed up in this vision. There was one wearing a quilted dog training suit that's used for training dogs. And then there was one that was a pyrotechnician with a flamethrower wearing a quilted pyrotechnician suit. So they were different quilted suits. There were also professional midgets, okay, or little people in this vision. They were very, very significant to do with the horse. Very significant with this horse. Possibly Fez Shriners. And I felt this girl that was in here may have been a brunette, a young adult woman, maybe not too young, but, you know, a mid-young woman, and she was wanting help. Again, she could have met her end. I don't think so, but possibly. Then the words brown, 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 okay, and guilty was audibly heard, and it was a male divine speaking this, like an angel or the Holy Spirit that was speaking this, okay? So possibly, because the word remnant came about, okay? This could have had to do with the bucket. Maybe there was only a remaining piece or a small leftover in that bucket. I don't know. This could be a cult thing due to some beliefs that a proper witch or coven must be validated with a remnant of a prophet or divine resonance, or somebody that is a pure person, kind of like a Catholic relic. Okay, so sometimes that happens. It can start with hair worship, taking somebody's hair or personal items and belongings, and that can graduate into the more harmful tactics like a sacrifice. Gang members could be involved, and they could be cult gang members. These cults often leave good students or church people alone, saying, oh, you're such a good person. You're such a good person, constantly complimenting their good energy, okay? And if you notice, this is a harmful person complimenting a good person. This harmful person doesn't want to change. They aren't going to make anything to change, but what they are doing is conditioning this person to stay good and let them come around so they can clean up their energies. And if they work out as somebody that can clean up energies really well for them, they may take them and use them as a remnant. Okay? Or start taking things from them for remnant purposes. So these cult gangs can target good people. If you're kind, loving, you trust in God or godly magic, you just want a good life and to be good, and you put that smile out there, you do all the affirmations and try to help people. These cult members are like energy vampires and karmics, narcissists. These people sense your divine energy. It's clearing and uplifting to them especially. So they condition you to get past your angels and your protection, and then you go missing. They don't do the work to clean up their energy. They don't do, because their whole power situation is based on harm. So they're going to do that harm to get what they want in life, to create their magic, and then they're going to be suffering in chaos emotionally. So then they go to a good person to clean up. They don't want to be like that good person. They just want to take their energy to cleanse themselves, which is how it can go that far into a remnant situation. They take you away from your loved ones once they, get control of you emotionally. Get you involved in crimes so they can control you. They blackmail you and so on. They get you involved in relationships so you want to stay with someone you love around their members and so on. And they control who you know and date from there. Big Brown was the name of a man that came out in this vision. Big Brown. A specific person. He is a remnant maker in this vision. He's the kind of person that seeks a person that won't be missed, that has a resonance, a divinity, a nostalgia, a good vibe, a good energy, a good person. This person was a Shriner that wears brown on occasion, especially for his magical purposes. Perhaps plays the role of a big brown Baphomet in costume. Often is where missing children, teens, people are held until a fatal end. Not with him, but like in these situations, on these kind of farms or, this kind of thing. So until they become a remnant. I do believe this happened in Arizona. If this, whatever is real in this reading, I do believe it happened in Arizona. Or a state with a pig, and miniature horse farm. So whatever state that has something like that may be associated with this. Temple Grandin, that TV show, may be the recipient of said remnant. Now, I don't mean the actual person. I mean somebody that thinks they are like Temple Grandin. Somebody that, has taken on a persona. And I also think math club. A really big math club or an important math club, a substantial math club is involved in this. Also, a midget rodeo. Again, that's the word in the vision. That's the word I'm using here, but of course, little people rodeo. So, little people rodeo with a pig and miniature horse farm. There's also the quilted dog training suits and the quilted pyro suits with flamethrowers. Professional midgets or little people, Fez Shriners, and brown, 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 and guilty. So that's what I got in this vision. If it helps you, let me know. Blessings.